friends, I'm Amanda at Worm Wrangler in Ontario, Canada. Today I'm going to compare 3 household continuous flow vermicomposting systems. I'm in the process of moving my shop, so I've emptied these systems that I've used for a few years in order to move them. Lucky for you, this gives me an opportunity to show you the process of setting these systems up from nothing while having the experience of having operated them myself. The 3 systems that we're going to look at today are the worm hut, the urban worm bag, and the hungry bin. This video will provide an overview with pros and cons of each system with the intent to help you decide which system you'd like to invest your hard-earned money on. The worm hut is made of a synthetic cloth material, but it doesn't come with a frame. I feel this offers a little bit more customizability, but requires the investment of time and materials over and above the purchase of the system itself. The urban worm bag is also made of a synthetic cloth material. It comes with all the materials needed to set up and operate right out of the box. The hungry bin is made of plastic. The frame is built into the system itself and comes with wheels within the frame, allowing for some versatility in moving the system. One of the next differences that you'll notice is the height of these systems. I opted to build the frame of my worm hut taller than both the worm bag and hungry bin to allow for better access to the bottom for harvesting. While it may seem a bit obvious to some, there's a trade-off in accessibility for the bottom versus top. Taller folks might be happy with a higher system. Myself, I find that the height that I built this worm hut is the tallest that I would want any system to be without having to resort to step ladders or stilts to be able to reach over the top of the frame. In all 3 systems, you're really not harvesting without getting right in there on the ground, and it is cumbersome. Urban worm bag in particular is quite low. The other difference that you'll notice is the type of material. The worm bag and worm hut are both made out of fabrics. This makes them a bit easier to store and transport. The hungry bin, however, is made of plastic, which offers a bit more rodent deterrent for outdoor use. Both of the cloth options would be toast where I live, with raccoons or squirrels getting into them. I feel the hungry bin is the only way to go if you're looking for something that would be applicable in an outdoor situation. I haven't really noticed a big difference between the worm hut and the urban worm bag in terms of breathability and water retention. They both offer good breathability without drying out too quickly. The hungry bin has some ventilation holes in the top and bottom, allowing for airflow and drainage while preventing water loss through evaporation. This is another reason that I feel that the hungry bin would be the best option for anything in an outdoor application. The last piece that I'll show you about is the bottom openings of these systems. The cloth options both use a drawstring closure. The urban worm bag has a secondary compartment that will act as a liquid catchment, while the worm hut will drain freely onto the floor if you don't have something for catchment. The hungry bin drains freely but has a secondary pan that comes with the system for the floor. The contained catchment on the urban worm bag might be nice if you're looking for something that will be tidy in a home situation, but I find it a bit cumbersome to take on and off. I actually choose to just leave it off and have a bin underneath on the floor. I like to discard any leachate as it presents itself. If things are going well, you should actually not have any leachate in any vermicomposting system. Leachate left hanging around for any amount of time gets extra gross. I've also found that leaving the drawstring for the urban worm bag sitting in the leachate has caused my closure to get grimy and hard to operate. While that hasn't happened with my worm hut because the drawstring isn't in the leachate. I find harvesting from the hungry bin to be the least finicky of these 3 systems, as the bottom is a solid piece that's removed using latches on either side. The price points are obviously going to be a deciding factor. The hungry bin is your largest investment at $400 Canadian, including shipping, available from me at Worm Wrangler. The urban worm bag is currently going for $219 Canadian on Amazon. That would also include shipping. If you use the link provided in this video or on my website, it offers a bit of a commission, so please use those links to help support my work. And the worm hut is 135 Canadian plus shipping. Within Canada, I was able to get it shipped for $30 for a total of $164. In short, each of these systems have lots of pros and the additional investment might be worthwhile depending on your applications. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, follow on other social platforms, and subscribe to my email list.